Hey guys, Lee TCG here. Just wanted to show what I've been playing for the Dual Triangle. The event where you're playing Dark, Water, Light, Earth, Fire and Wind. And this is a Light and Earth deck, and we're playing one of my favourite pet decks of Naturia. And basically the whole deck is around basically Mole Cricket and Camellia. And you are basically just trying to get Naturia Beast out or Barkion. Yeah, Barkion. Of course, we'll just go through the deck card by card. Vet Veiler, it's a light, very good hand trap. Naturia Mole Cricket, the best starter in the deck. It summons basically 2 if you're going second, and it just summons Camellia. And then most of the time with Camellia, when you start with Cricket, you'll be dumping the trap, then grabbing Blessings, going into Beast, and now summon back the Cricket. Antjaw is crazy against any Link deck. Sunflower is the main way for your Monster Negate, your main interruption. Rose Whip is really good in set decks that need to play so many spell cards if you haven't got Beast, because they can only play 1. Fruit Fly is a card I wasn't playing originally, but I saw a video of some guy actually playing Fruit Fly in his Naturia deck, and it was crazy. It helps you beat over stuff. Also, if they have 0 defense, you can take control of that monster until the end phase. You are probably going to be linking it off or just using it for a synchro material. Also, you cannot take links because the actual monster needs defense. It has to be 0 defense. So you can't take a link, sadly. A Stink Bug, crazy card. It literally just stops the battle phase and just ends it. It just negates the attack, stops the battle phase. Crazy card for this deck. Horn Needle is a situational card. It's good against some decks, mainly Link decks. You'll be playing Horn Needle and Antjaw for the Link decks, and Camellia is the other star of the deck, just like Cricket. And then for some tech options here, we've got Wicked Butterfly, just helps you get more of these Naturias out of your hand. A Bear Grim, thank you to Most Masochist. This card's crazy in this deck. Foolish Burial helps you get the Cricket in there, or any of the Naturia monsters you need, so you can reborn with Camellia. 1 for 1 just gets Cricket. Foolish Burial good, just dumps the Naturia Trap. Ragnarika Bloom just adds you Wicked Butterfly, and also it can discard the trap, and the trap's really important. I'll tell you what that does in a minute. 2 gold buys, because this deck actually completely loses to Ash Blossom. 2 Forbidden Droplet for a Ball Breaker. Blessing is basically just a monster reborn for the deck. Triple Imperm, another hand trap that you can play. 2 Solemn Judgments and 2 Solemn Strikes, so some added interruption for when we go first. The deck really does struggle going second, so we really want to make going first really strong. And then we got the Naturia Scared Tree. If it's sent to the graveyard anyway, you just get to add a Naturia. And it's also not too bad on field. You can tribute one. You can tribute an insect to get a plant, or you can tribute a plant to get an insect. And for the extra, we're playing a Magical Android, because it's the one we can play with the highest attack for lights. 2 Naturia Beast, just to play around Unicorn, and also this is basically the main win condition of the deck. A Yugioh Guardian, card's crazy. It just steals if it kills something. Barkion is just your trap negate. Golden Cloud Beast is removal, which will help you also go into Samurai Destroyer or Psyframe Frame Lord Omega, who these 2 are like the best generics you can make. Samurai Destroyer is crazy. It's absolutely insane. If you see it in 10 pints, it's crazy. It helps you out so many cards in this. Then we got the little Zeus package of Sylvian Princess Sprite. You can just make it with the Camellia or Vet Veiler, and then you can actually use it to get maybe a trap that you need. Then we got Divine Arsenal Zeus, just good. It's just Zeus. It's just a board wipe. Just 1 Jasmine can occasionally get you to a Camellia or a Sunflower or any of the plant ones that you need, and also it will protect anything she points to if you have more health. Cerberus is just a staple card, and a generic Link 2. And Underworld Goddess is basically your Dragoon out. Very fun. If you haven't played this event, it's all Dragoon. But anyway, this is the deck. I hope you like it. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. And this is Lee TCG. Hope you have a nice day.